Hi everyone, my name is Lizette Zaggy, and today I'm going to talk about work-life balance from a practical view. I just wanted to quickly take an overall look and kind of refresh your minds on the definition of a practical view. So a practical view sees culture as being manageable and being able to change within different factors of an organization. And also it encourages employee satisfaction through company culture. We also wanted to go ahead and define the work-life balance, which means that you are balancing your work and other life situations. And as a result of work-life balance, companies are able to increase employee retention and ultimately optimize employee satisfaction. So what does this mean to us as employees, and why does this really matter? So management matters in this case because they are the ones who are going to ultimately be communicating to you the work-life perks and hopefully encouraging for employees to take advantage of what is presented to them. This also means that a company must be able to cater to all meanings of work-life balances, whether it be age or gender or different priorities that others may have. Practical views and work-life balance go hand in hand. This is because policies are able to change and be implemented differently, and also management can be taught and can be changed in order to promote these work-life balances. The overall view and goal can be altered, and depending on the company and the way that they want to steer their work-life balance will ultimately result in the way that the communications and the goals are interpreted from a higher position and throughout the entire organizational values. So I wanted to also discuss the findings that I found while doing this research. For number one, I found that work life starts with managers, and leadership roles do have a big influence on how work life balances are interpreted. So if your manager is constantly encouraging you and allowing you as an employee to take advantage of this, chances are that the employees are happier and they are more comfortable in leaving their work to attend to other obligations. Number two, I found that encouraging work-life balance is often very highly suggested because there are policies in place that allow for employees to feel comfortable, and because there are policies, it is a right for all employees to take advantage of this. And sometimes it's often frowned upon if people want to take paternity leave or take some time off when needed. And so it's very important to be able to promote and make aware to your employees of these benefits that come with their employment. Also, for number three, I found that company culture often outshines money, and oftentimes job seekers don't really care about the monetary value and the compensation that comes with a job offer. They're looking for a company culture where they'll be understood and actually be able to not only dedicate themselves to their job, but also to their lives. And that's something that a company must really be able to portray and vocalize through their company culture. One of the most interesting and something that I really didn't think about while doing this research is that the generation will have an impact on what work-life balance really means. In the year 2019 into 2020, there will be 5 generations that will be working in the workforce. So because everyone is at their own ages, their obligations and their things that might be of a priority to someone might not be the same throughout. So this is important for a company to be able to understand that because there are different generations, not every work life benefit will apply to everyone. So there should be a variety in what options there are for each employee. So the company I wanted to take a look at in regards to work-life balance is Tiffany and Company. And all this information was given to me because I have a very close friend who works for the company, and she constantly is telling me about the amazing work-life culture and encouragement that she receives from the company. So to start off, they have an amazing paternal leave for both men and women, and it actually just got extended in the 2019 year. Additional to that, they have flexible work hours. So if you go to school or if you have kids, they often work with your schedule to see what hours best fit your everyday life. They also have generous PTO and work from home options. My friend actually commutes 2 hours into the city, and because this is such a big commute, they often let her work from home maybe 3 to 4 days a week. Additional to all of these great benefits, they also encourage a lot of on-site activities for employees to be able to partake in, such as having manicurists and masseuses on site and celebrating birthdays and holidays and any other accomplishments. And this really just encourages that it is possible to sometimes step away from your work and focus on life situations and be able to communicate and interact with others and not focus on your 9 to 5 and just doing work all day long. Thank you, everyone.